Okay, so we're back together as well. And in my previous video, I was telling you that there is the file entitled formal letter underscore 9 that has got the illogically placed parts on it. So here you have it. This is the structure of a letter that unfortunately doesn't look like the structure of the letter. So for the training purposes, so I would like you to try to arrange everything back in order following the previous video that you have received. Okay, and now when you have completed that one, I would immediately be happy if you could go on to the link that you can find in the class resource. And that tells you that there is a British Council website with some practice tasks. Here you can see several of those. Yeah, so there is an invitation letter, cover letter. These are different kinds of formal letters. And then the further we go, we could also notice that there are a few informal letters as well. Yeah, so informal email and a letter to a friend. But as I indicated in my previous video, informal email basically means informal letter in the exam context. I would like you to play a little bit with this resource. Clicking on see more, you will see that there is, for example, some, in this case, the exam prompt given and some sample response to that one. And here, this is something that I mentioned previously, that you have got the context. Yes, so you are writing to a friend living in another country, and these are the things you want to discuss in such and such number of words. So this is what you do here. Yeah, so you just like indicate that you are writing to a friend. Yeah, so yeah, how are you? I saw you posted some amazing photos on the coastline near your hometown. And yeah, just like that you are writing to that friend who is not from your own area. These bullet points, these three, are here in the violet part. They are reflected in the three different paragraphs, and then the last part is the sign off. Here you have the tips for writing, which would be the explanations, what is actually being included in each section. Yeah, so more example, more explanation, how we can actually create the letters. When you have had a look at this theoretical background, I want you to have a look at those tasks provided for you. Here, for example, you have another task where you have to rearrange the structure of the letter just a little bit, you know, like where everything should go. And it will give instantly the score how you have succeeded. If you make a mistake, you can try again until you succeed perfectly well. The second exercise asks you to focus on the difference between levels of formality, formal and informal. It asks you to look at the informal, but the formal one is given in the brackets. Task 3, however, asks you to remind yourselves of some of the lexical items, some of the language. So the meaning of the words is given. It says where you can find actually the text. So go back to the sample letter and try to find the examples of this particular language. Again, it's playing with levels of formality, yeah, the formal and informal one. And then the final activity is the pure vocabulary task, where you have to think of the missing words. Again, you can find them in the sample letter. It's paraphrasing. Yeah, so my family can give you a bed for the night, and you have to think of a phrasal verb, and this is the one that you can find in the particular text as well. Yeah, so play a little bit, it instantly gives you the response, so that you can easily manage to train a little bit your ability to work with different kinds of letters. Yeah, so the different types of formal and informal letters. When you have completed this assignment, then I want you to refer to the continuation in the lesson agenda. Yeah, so follow the lesson agenda. That's where I have given you the task. So what I want you to do, I want you to complete that writing assignment. And when you have done it, then I want you to send it to my email. Since not everybody received, so something got stuck a bit. So since not everybody received messages from me last time, then let me give you my email. Excuse me. Something is not working today. Okay. Yeah, so this is my email that I would want you to send the letter to. Okay. If any questions, also get in touch with me through the email and I will respond as quickly as possible. Okay. So that's it for today. So your practical work and some activities to cover in terms of letter writing. Good luck and see you in a week.